What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We actually came by here earlier because we wanted to look at that 25 Trailhunter. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted probably one of the most beautiful Tacomas you can get, and it's this Trailhunter, and it's in white, so it's even more of a unicorn. But you know, people have a hard enough time accepting the price on this vehicle because it's about $64,000. But this one, it has the dreaded dealer added markup, $10,000. Bringing it to $75,585. Shit. It's a badass truck, but it is $750,000.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That Trailhunter back there is $75,000. But let's say you're looking for something special. You don't just want an ordinary run-of-the-mill Tacoma. You're looking for something kind of rare, and you want to save yourself $25,000. This Tacoma, there's a ton on the lot, but this one is special. I've only seen, this is the second one I've seen in person, and all it takes is a quick peek inside this wheel well and the billet TRD upper control arm. You got the TRD coilovers down there. And collectively, I think we need to decide right now how much lift we think this is giving the vehicle. I think it's like 2 inches. Is that a 2-inch lift right there? Looks super good. And I'm sure having the little bit of a lift will allow you to run a little bit of a taller tire. Now, this is an option. That's right. And all it takes is one look at the dashboard. This does not even have the JBL upgraded stereo that like 50% of 4th gen Tacomas have. They like pretty much half of them have that. But this right here is very rare. Let's talk about how much lift it's going to give you. And so happens I have this perfect little mini tape measure, so let's do it. That would be 7 inches. 7 inches is the magic number. And then we go over to a regular TRD Sport. Now, it's important that we're using sports for comparison rather than the SR5, because the SR5s run a 245 tire. These run 265s. But we got 7 inches on that last one. This one's giving us about 5 3/4. So that's a 1.25 inch lift, which is not going to allow you to run very, very much larger tires. I mean, it will allow you to, I don't know, run a 285 maybe without a bunch of rubbing. It really depends on if you're going to use an aftermarket wheel, what the offset is, a lot of different factors in there. Looking back on it, I don't have any regrets from buying our 25 Tacoma, except, you know what, if I could do it over again and they had one of these on the lot, I would probably go for it. You know, I mean, it looks good. It kind of gives it a little bit more of a level look, which is really obvious when you come over to this SR5. The thing basically looks like it's laying on that front tire. And then when you come over here, this one actually looks really good in comparison. So you're wondering right now, how much does this cost? How much would this cost me, an option like this? Well, I can tell you that aftermarket upper control arms, some decent ones are about $1,000, and the coilovers are probably going to be $1,200. So, you know, we're at like $2,200-$2,500 for some decent gear. And we know that, you know, TRD, they're going to make you pay a little extra than that. So let's just round it up to $2,500. Let's take a look. The window sticker itself, $49,328, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the suspension kit with the 2.5 inch lift. It's weird they're claiming 2.5 inch lift. $3,400. Good news is you don't have to have it installed, and you don't need to go get an alignment because it's already on here. And I tell you what, shops these days, I'll probably charge you $800 to, man, it could even be $1,000, $1,200. Shops are crazy. I can't begin to tell you. Get so many messages, emails, whatever, from all the subscribers and people who watch this channel. And they're like, hey, I'm going to have this done at a shop. You know, can I show you the estimate they gave me, or does it sound all right? And 9 times out of 10, it does not sound all right. So I'm going to say at least $1,200 to get the A-arms, the coilovers, and the alignment. So for $3,400 to have it done right the first time, I mean, factory stuff, that's pretty cool. Where they're getting 2.5 inch lift is pretty crazy, because as we saw, it's like a 1.25 inch lift. It's like a 1 1/4 inch lift. 2.5, they're like doubling it. But really quick, let's do one other quick project here. This is a TRD Sport All right, TRD Sport, and everybody knows it goes SR, SR5, TRD Sport, and then TRD Off-Road. TRD Sport's really just a kind of an appearance package. You can't get a locker. You're not going to get really good anything very much. But this TRD Off-Road is it's pretty badass. So let's go ahead and check the gappage without the lift. And it's 5 3/4. So it's true. This is like really a lifted truck. Wait, which one was it? Oh yeah, it was this one. Yeah, this is the lifted truck, and you really got to get close to make sure you see that lift. You know what? It's just because the wheels and tires. That's what it is. They're throwing you off because they're so terrible. I strongly dislike the TRD Sport wheels. I really like the TRD Off-Road wheels. TRD Sport wheels bad. The only thing worse is a SR5 wheel. Now, real quick, this is $50,000.
Say it again.
$50,000, and I tell you what, you throw a different set of wheels and tires on here, now you're talking. Let's say you're like, you know what? Instead of spending $50,000, I want to spend $75,000. I want to spend 50% more. I still want a Tacoma. I want the cramped back seat, and I want the 4-cylinder turbo, but I'm looking to spend $25,000 more. Well, you are in luck, because I believe we have a $75,000 vehicle right here. Now, I think it's actually only supposed to be $15,000 more, but the dealer wants $10K for letting you come buy it. Window sticker, $65,000, but they're up to their old shenanigans here. Total cost is $75,000. That's right, $75,000. But that truck we were just looking at was super neat. It was special because it had the little billet TRD upper control arms and some coilovers. But let's talk really quick what we get the extra $25,000. I hate saying that. It should be $15,000. But first off, you get the iForce Maxed. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I don't want to have to replace a battery someday to make my Tacoma work again. You get the snorkel. This one, you get the Trailhunter bronze upper control arms and coilovers, and the bronze Toyota wheels with the Wrangler tires. Gorgeous suspension package. This one, you got lockers, you got the better headlights with the Trailhunter in them, with the LED turn signal. Now, the front bumper is something special all on its own, because it has that wonderful cut in, I don't know what you want to call it, like a factory Viper cut, so you can get a really good approach angle. Like if you come over here, you know, all you have to do is just look at that. It's like a lowrider. This thing is definitely off-road capable. You got the TRD upgraded tow hooks. You got the really nice skid plate. This is going to be silver where it's normally just black. You got the rigid fog lights, the middle light bar. The only option on this truck, the only option, there's nothing on the window sticker except for some inserts on the badging right there. So normally those are like silver, but those are black. That's the only option. You got the bird's eye camera with the front camera going on there. The rock sliders, incredible interior. The leather, gorgeous. You got the big screen. Of course, you got the JBL. It don't stop. ARB rear bumper, ARB rack with the Molly stuff going on there. You got the air compressor over there, all the cameras in the back. But this is special, you guys. It has the party lights. I don't know why I'm so tempted to call those party lights, but it has these lights, and there's 2 on each side, and you can get them to light up the whole outside. Now, let's say, you know, I don't know exactly when they would be good for. I don't know if that's for like loading groceries, or, you know, you're on the trail at night, or when, but it's pretty cool, and it's Toyota, so you know they're going to work good. You know the housings aren't going to leak. This is a $75,000 Tacoma, so you need to decide right now, $75K or $50K. Which one you going with? Leave a comment down below. That's going to wrap up this video. If you're new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Everybody drop a big old thumbs up. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. For me, looking at that killer TRD lift and the Trailhunters, I got to get back into my SR5. Doesn't even have power seats.